Hello, everyone. It's me, George Hammond. It's been a while since we last did one of these, but today we're going to be checking out the new Ethera Gold Atlantis. Now, I'm very excited to be checking this out. I got it last night, downloaded it, and so far I've had a quick playthrough, and I think it sounds really, really, really good. So I'm really excited to check this out. So let's jump into it. So here we are. These are all the patches included here. We'll just load up the first one, the Romantic True Legato. I have got this installed on a hard drive, and at that, not a particularly fast one. And these are quite big patches. They're around 2 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes on the RAM, around that amount. So this is the Romantic True Legato. We'll just let it load in here. As you see, this option has only got the Romantic True Legato, but there are options in the other True Legato for different vowels and syllables, etc. So we'll just wait to load this. It is quite a RAM heavy patch. The standard True Legato is even more RAM heavy. But let's just take a listen to it. That's rather nice. It has got ribbon compressor turned on there by default. There's a bit of noise down the bottom in these few notes here, the G, the A and the B flat. It's not too noticeable, but it is there. It does sound really, really nice. I am loving how it sounds. There's a really nice tone to it. I prefer the lower range than I do the really high range, but I tend to prefer that in general anyway. But I do think it sounds fantastic. It's got quite a big delay we need to put on it though. So if I go to my inspector here, I believe it's this one. Mine is 250. So that's quite a bit. That does sound absolutely beautiful though. I am loving how that sounds. Let's load up the normal True Legato and take a listen to that. This is the heavier RAM patch. I think this is the heaviest one. It's around 2.4 to 3 gigabytes. It's in that range. We'll just let it load in. So as you see, it's got quite a few options here. We've got the R, the the soft R, the E, and then we've got some phonemes. We've also got a legato, turn that off. So if you don't want the legato, you can turn it off. It tells us the delay there, which is really quite nice. And we've got quite a lot of effects. So we've got delay, reverb, EQ, distortion, modulation, compression, amplifier, cabinet. There's quite a few options there if you want to process it in-house. But it's fantastic, I think, the amount of options there. So we'll just let this load in. We'll start with the R. Now, I wonder what that stereo button does, 'cause it sounds pretty stereo to me, so we might check that out. Let's just take a quick listen. It's almost loaded in. Beautiful. Let's take a listen to the That is really beautiful. I think that'd sound lovely if I put it through my standard reverb send, which is R4. So listen to it with that on. Beautiful. Definitely going to be able to use this one a lot in a lot of different projects. This will just fit wonderfully. I love it. Let's take a listen to that soft R. Listen to that stereo button. Interesting. And if we turn off the legato, of course. Sounds quite nice. As a sustain. Let's turn it back on though. That's pretty beautiful. There seems to be a few weird cut-off issues just there, but I'm sure that'll be fixed very quickly in a patch or something. So let's listen to these phonemes. So listen to the other one. Beautiful, stunningly beautiful. Let's take a listen to the sustains. So we'll go through this and then we'll start writing a piece for it and check it out even further. But let's have a listen to the sustains here. Absolutely beautiful. That is so stunningly beautiful. I just love how that sounds. That is amazing. We can change the articulations up here with those red key switches. It really does sound nice, doesn't it? Stunningly, amazingly, fantastically beautiful. I don't know how to describe it. That is just fantastic. I love that we've got these drones down here we can just put on. They go pretty low as well. Really, you can get some pretty cool sounds with that. Let's load up the builder here. Now, there's a bit of debate over in VI control about how the builder works, and I must admit, I agree with the fact that it should have the ability to switch between the different the different little swatches we've got here, which you can put in. I'll show you how it works initially. So at the minute, it works by you having to hit this green key to cycle through all the ones you've got activated. But we were saying on the VI control form for this new library that there should be the ability to hit a key to go to each one, so you can hit G to go to the 5th one, or F to go to the 4th one, and E to go to the 3rd one, instead of it just cycling through. But I understand the reason to have it cycling through, and of course it is Stefano's library, and he said he likes it that way, so fair enough. But I do think that would be very useful for me. But anyway, let's just check out how this phone and builder works. There was a thing about it getting stuck on this. Now I think there's a way to reset it if you click clear and then randomize and then hit that one to put it back to the beginning. remember the exact way that that he said to fix this, but there was a way to fix this only playing Kyrie thing. It's playing Kyrie a lot. So I'm not exactly sure how this works. I did look at the tutorial and read through the manual, but it seems to keep saying Kyrie. I will have to look up again how to fix that, because there was a fixer on the form. But I do think it sounds absolutely beautiful. I do love the different phrases it's got in. I think they sound stunning. Oh, that was it. It was the modulation wheel. If you have the modulation wheel up, it tries to crossfade to Kyrie or something, but with it down, it. You can get some really, really nice sounding stuff with it. Hi, welcome. It's good to see you. If you took the time to really go in and program this to how you want it, you could get some absolutely fantastic sounding stuff with it. I think it just sounds beautiful. Hi, it's good to have you in here, Lof. Doesn't this just sound absolutely stunningly beautiful? I think that just sounds absolutely stunningly beautiful. Let's take a listen to some of the phrases. What I really like about the phrases, I'll just say it before it loads up, though it's quite a small fraction of phrases, so it should load quite quickly, is it doesn't just have vocal phrases in it. It has other stuff to just add on to the atmosphere and allow you to have a really, really nice sounding loop and atmosphere. Really. There's some really pretty cool stuff if we let this load in. It really is just wonderful, isn't it? I'm loving how it sounds. It really does sound fantastic. So, for example, on the default patch here, which is C minor at 90 BPM, you see these yellow keys. These are not vocal phrases, they're other phrases. Oh, hang on, I need to drop my keyboard down an octave. So we've got a drone. We've got this really, really nice frame drum. Got even a guitar. It's very easy to get out of time when I'm doing it live here because there's a massive amount of latency. So sorry for that, but let's start again with this new loop. Massively wrong there. Oh, yes, it's got massive at a time. But I think just the combinations you've got here are just absolutely fantastic. The phrases, the vocal ones are fantastic. These loops, a lot of these loops I use on their own. This frame drum is fantastic. It would pair really nicely with a lot of the stuff I've got. Let's just draw in a 8-bar loop here. Might as well really need to set a hotkey for legato. I haven't got Tago Harper in here anymore. That's unfortunate. There's a, I did have a Tago Harper in there, but I don't have it at the minute. We'll just put in a hurdy-gurdy. So it's really hard to get this in time just due to how it, the latency of it. To load in a Tago Harper. I think that'd go really quite well with this. Oh no, why am I loading up Contact? Actually, I realise I can't load that up without showing you some libraries I can't show you just yet, so we'll ignore that for the minute and we'll go back to just going through some of the samples there. We'll switch to maybe D minor at 120 BPM. No. Isn't that just fantastic? It's just so easy to just get a really nice loop going, get some really nice atmosphere in there. Let's switch to G minor. Oh, actually, let's look at some of these toolkits here. So these ones go between different keys. Okay. Let's go to G minor here. Oh, that one's really nice. I could just sit here and play with these loops forever. They are fantastic. We've also got some reverse traces here, which is pretty cool. We'll check some of those out now. God, that just sounds fantastic. That is just utterly stunning. I love this library. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. I love it. It's just got so many good stuff in it. So much in it. It's just fantastic. Really am loving it. It's pretty surreal, really. Clara as always has some fantastic vocals. Ethera Sahara and Soundscape are the other two Ethera libraries I own, and I think they are just stunning. I'd love to get the rest of them at some point. But they really do just sound absolutely fantastic. It'd be great to get the rest of them at some point. But for the minute, we'll just close this and we'll start sketching an idea. So normally I load up intimate strings here by Spitfire Audio, and I like to just have a little sketch. We'll put something together. I'm feeling in C# minor at the minute. It's what I've been listening to a lot of, so we'll play something in that. I actually want Consordino. I'm actually going to turn on that vintage microphone here. We'll put in a little bit of close. We'll just quantize that quickly. I did a terrible job. Why have I got it in triplets? There we go. has a minus 250 millisecond delay, which is quite a lot. I believe the cello is minus 70. I'm not sure about it. The strings though. We started from around bar 4. Put that in 4 triplets. I wanted that starting at bar 4. Oh, I don't know what that was. If we just do that, I want it to be roughly all the same at the minute. Huh? Oh, like so. That's where it is. Just adjust this a bit now to fit with the rest of the track better. knew it had been messed up here. I should have corrected that before. We'll do something like that. Something like that. That vocal really does just sound fantastic. I want to get that that frame drum in. Because I really do just like that frame drum on its own. I mean, it sounds really, really good. We'll go for C minor at 90 BPM, and then we'll sync it to the host tempo, and then we will pitch it down by a semitone to get C sharp minor. So if I put that to 0. It seems to have a lot of noise in it for some reason. If I just pulled up there, I didn't want that up. There we go. Yeah, why would we tune it down when we tune it up on if it's C minor? Yeah, so this should be correct now. do love how that vocal sounds. We'll extend the organ. Well, it's still there, wasn't it? Yeah. I really need to set a hotkey for legato. It's such a useful tool. What we'll have then is we'll have the bass come in. The cello, I mean. And that will be playing the same notes. But at this point it will start going down, perhaps. Not sure. We'll draw in some velocity curves, like so. I mean, some modulation curves. And at this point, we'll get these chords in, and we'll get up the vocals as well, and we'll just take a look. It really is just stunningly, it sounds stunningly wonderful. So we'll extend these chords a bit. We'll just get that like so and extend that until there. Actually, we'll extend it for 2 more. It's somewhat out. That's interesting. I did record that in live though, so I would explain that. At this point, we'll keep the low C sharp drones there, but we'll get this and we'll. Do something like that. Let's see how it sounds. Yeah, that sounds right. Let's just take a listen to this. That vocal really does sound amazing. What I'd like to do is I'd now like to add another one of the phrase patches, and we'll add in some phrases in the background. Or maybe we'll do some reverse ones, because those are really cool. So we need to set to D minor at 90, yeah, and then pitch it down by 1 to get it to C minor. Maybe not that one. It really is a fantastic library, and it's so cheap as well. It's around £35, I think. It's really, really good. Just for the amount of content in it, it's pretty stunning, really. So we'll quickly do a that D to E. So that's just getting timing right. This is always the trickiest bit with these phrase libraries is just making sure that you... Did I delete that? I did. It's just making sure you get the timing of the phrase correct. See, that is actually a 2-bar phrase. No, the 5 will have the E one coming. So we don't have to like there. Something like so. And that's not even my reverb, that is the reverb built in it's got playing there. Which is actually really quite good. The effects built in are really quite good. Probably is the best solo vocal library out there. I'd agree with you on that one. The Sahara one, that is fantastic as well. But all of the Ethera ones they're just so fantastic. But this one specifically, I think it's stunningly amazing, and it fits so well with the type of music I write. I'm in love with it. What I want to do now is just figure out the key switches here between the soft R. So that's the R. Soft R is... Which one's the soft R? Soft R is the D. So what we'll do is we'll... Actually, what key was that? Was it... It was this D. No, it was this one. How many octaves have I got on my... Yeah, right, so it's that one. That's the soft R. So that's soft R. We'll just add that here too. Because what I want it to do is when it comes down to this C... actually, when it goes to this E here, I want it to go to the normal R. Like so. So we'll just listen to that now. That really is very nice. That transition between the soft and to the hard really fits that quite well, especially when I do these short strings here, which is what I want to do now. Just add that in, extend that, and we'll just do a simple modification of it instead of rewriting it all. So this bit can, if this go, yeah, if we just do something simple like that. It really is quite a smooth transition. I think it sounds fantastic. just do that. And if we just switch to the legato, it's not done that on the legato. Okay. It should have copied the rest though, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. Now, what is the delay on this drum beat? Does it say it here? It doesn't. Okay. It actually seems to be pretty okay. Surely is a few seconds out because it's not stopping correctly. That might just be a part of it. Some loop libraries do that. So what we might just do is I'll just add a gain plugin. I use the Kilohertz one, and we'll just set it to go down by quite a lot of dB. Go to infinity just before the end there. So around there, we'll just set it to go down like so. I did it like that. Right, that's a bit odd. We'll just play from here and see how that is doing. So that's not going to work. That's a shame. We'll just turn that off for a minute. Just trying to think how we could do that. Hello. Because surely it's got to be a delay thing, but how many delay is it? That is the that sample start, so that won't help. So there is a bit of delay there. Just figuring out how much of a delay it is. I don't think it's going to be 250 like the vocals are, but I'm not exactly sure. What I might do is I might just take a look and see if it's in the manual at all, because it quite possibly would be. They do have quite good manuals, these Ethera libraries. So we'll just go and have a look here. Let's use that manual. Here we go. Actually, I'll put it up on the screen here so you lot can have a look too. If I can read it, it's tiny. There we go. See how much stuff it has got. A lot of stuff in it. It's a really great sounding library, and for the price I think it's just fantastic. Yeah, what's this? A slow and fast legato. That's useful to know. And I don't have a sustain pedal, mine's broken. I've yet to solder it back to fix it. But if you do have a sustain pedal, you can use that to quickly switch between the slow legato and fast legato, which is good, but that will mess with your delay offset if you've set one. Vocal phrases. Here we go. Let's see where, if it mentions anything about a delay or latency. That's interesting. Okay, it's not mentioned there. It might be another page which has all the delays. Latency. No, it doesn't. Okay. Right, so we might have to do this the manual way. Well, you know what? If I render this out, if I render it in place, how do I do it? There we go. It's here somewhere, isn't it? Functions. Render in place. There we go. Render with current settings. Just render it out quickly, and we'll just have a look and see how off it is. You see, it is roughly that much out, isn't it? So I wonder how many that is. If I opened up the detail editor here, I should be able to change the quantize if I use it to adapt to zoom, maybe. No, that's not it. We can see it is just ever so slightly off beat there of how we want it. We can see it's got that extra on there which is playing. So what we could just do is we could just cut that out like so, and then I've forgotten my keybinds. I moved some about recently and I really shouldn't have moved them about. So we've just turned off that. There we go. So we'll just do that for the meantime. And actually I'm going to add a little bit of 1/16. Yeah, that does actually look about it, 1/16. I must have missed it when I read through it. Thank you for that. That's very useful. I'll just do that for the minute because I want to process this a little bit. What we're going to do is, I've forgotten the name of it now. What's it called? There was a specific plugin I wanted to put on this, but I've completely forgot it. It was by IK Multimedia though, and that's not brought it up. What you have to do, TK, don't you? How do you do it? There was a way to do it, and it was involved. Do you just type TR? Yeah. I've forgotten that. I'm just going. What I'm going to do. Oh, was it TR? It was TR. There we go. The Black 76. That's what it was. I always forget the name of this lovely plugin, but it's great. It's based off an 1176, I believe, but the black model of it, and it doesn't have auto gain adjust, does it? No, it doesn't. I hate that in plugins when they don't have. No worries, I'm glad to be sharing it. I think it sounds absolutely stunning, and it's just great to be able to check it out, I think. So without this on, I do hate plugins which do not have auto makeup gain on them. So minus 9.3 without, which means I have to bring this down by not that much. That's how much I have to bring it down, not right. I just want to do that for a bit of colour there. And what I'll be adding on top of that is RX. I need to actually do a video on RX. They sent it to me. They sent me RX9, and I've yet to actually do a video. I really need to check it out and do something on it. For the minute, we'll just do it on this stream here, and I'll show you some of the things. I want to use the D-hum here. Is that the one I want to do? The T-Rex really are fantastic, aren't they? I got a bunch of them in the IK bundle sale they did for their 10th anniversary. Probably one of the best deals I've got. That was fantastic. Was it their 20-year anniversary? I can't remember how many years it was, but they did a big anniversary bundle last year, was it? Or was it the year before? I really can't remember, but that was a great deal I got that for. think I'm using the wrong one. The thing with RX is they've got so many different modules now. And what's really nice about the standalone version is you can just load that up and it has all of them on the side. But when you use the plugin version, it separates them all out into all these different models, and then you have to go through and figure out which one it is. Because I can't remember if it's D-Hum or... There's so many now, you see. D-Noise, that's the one. I'm always forgetting which one it is. Is this RX9 or RX8? I forget it is RX9. There we go. Oh, they're intended for offline use, so I'll put it onto oh, don't tell me that's crashed it. Oh, it's frozen. Hang on. I just wanted to dehiss the sample a bit, and now look where we are. Oh. Yeah, I think that's crashed it. Are we still live? Yeah, we're still live. It's just Cubase. Why does it do this? That's so annoying. What I have to do is I have to just load up. Oh, I don't want to. I don't know when I last saved it. Oh no. It should be auto-saving. I'm sure I saved it pretty soon after this. Isotope, it tends to work quite well for me, but RX9, I haven't actually used it in Cubase yet. This is the first time I've used it in Cubase. I normally just use it in offline mode in the standalone thing. But in this, yeah, I probably shouldn't have tried it when I was streaming. Oh, God. That's very annoying. Ozone, though. Ozone, I've never had a problem with Ozone or Trash or the Iris 2. Those seem to work fine for me, but I used to have problems with RX in Ableton every now and again, but I've never actually got around to using it in Cubase. But it seems that wasn't the wisest idea. Oh dear. Well, what I'm going to do is I will force end this in Cubase, and then I'll load it up again. But it will take quite a while to load it up because my template's quite big. I'll just end it. Yeah. Oh, so painful. I hate having to do that. Yeah, start it in normal mode. Where is it? I'm going to have to go and manually find it. It isn't saved to the hub. That's fantastic. Where is it? Cornwall, I called it, I think. There we go. Oh, it's going to take ages to load up, so I'll just switch to the going live scene for a bit, because this will take probably around 5 to 10 minutes. I realise I haven't got my audio in, so if I copy that and paste it into there, okay, you can still hear me. I'll just wait for this to load up. I've got a quite big template. It's almost 300 tracks now, but I'm going to be adding I'm going to be adding Ethera Atlantis to it, so that will take up quite a few more tracks, and then I'll also be adding Abbey Road 1 at some point, because I did win that. Spitfire have sent that to me, but I haven't actually got it in my account just yet, so I've got to wait for that to appear, and I'll download that, and that'll be quite fun. What am I using? My specs are... I'm going to have to use them up. I've gone past the point of memorising them now. I've got a Ryzen 7 3800X. I've got 32GB of RAM. I'd really like to upgrade that at some point, because that would really help with expanding my template. And I'm using a 970 GTX 970 as my GPU. The reason it takes so long is most of the samples I'm using are on hard drives and they're deactivated. But I've been investigating something, and it seems that the reason that it does take so long for me might actually be due to the fact that I have a lot of effects tracks, not effects tracks, bus tracks. I forget what they're called in Cubase, but not folders, group tracks. I think they're just called, where things route into that and then they route into the master. They've got different names and all different doors that I use, but from an investigation I've been investigating the last week after someone suggested it on a Paul Thompson video, and it seems to be that is what is causing my template to take so long to load. So when I get around to downloading Abbey Road 1 and that shows up, I am going to spend quite a while going through and redoing my template a bit and removing a bunch of the group tracks, because I don't need all of them. Folders are fantastic, and I don't really need all of those group tracks as well. So yeah, I'm going to be going through that and changing that a bit, so that should hopefully speed up how long it takes to load. It seems to load in the samples quickly, and then it hangs on something, and that takes ages for it to do. And I think I know the particular instrument that it is which causes it to hang and just take ages, so I might remove that from the template, because I haven't really been using it very much recently anyway, so I'll have to do that, I think, because it is quite annoying when it crashes. But most of the time it's most annoying just when I wake up in the morning. I'll load it up and then I leave open a template all day, and I just go to it when I need to use it. But in situations like this, it really is rather annoying. But it shouldn't take too long. Should be only another minute or two, I would hope. But knowing my luck today, it will probably crash again. Hopefully not. Depends on when it autosaved, because if it tried to autosave with the isotope on it, I'll have to really quickly remove that. But let's just hope that this doesn't take too much longer. Let's say it's near there. It gets stuck on an oud I've got. I do also have Sahara Voices. I think it is amazing. I love using that. I use that in quite a few of the tracks that I've been working on recently. I use it in quite a lot of stuff. It really sounds fantastic. I love that library. The phrases and the true legato are both really good. I'd love to get my hands on Gold 2.5 at some point, the full thing, and checking that out, because that's meant to be really good as well. Okay, here we go. I'll just close the hub and just make sure everything's working. Right, everything seems to be working. I'll switch to... Right, we're back. Everything should be working now. Oh good, you can hear. I did wonder for a second if you'd be able to hear, or if I'd have to change a bunch of settings to get that to work again. So where we're looking at the frame drum here. I won't be processing that with that, but I will have to add back the Black 76. If I remember, it was roughly there. Yeah, there we go, that's roughly right. I'll load up Sahara quickly here, because it might fit quite well. And what's really nice about the Ethera Seas is it is all the same singer, which is fantastic, and really allows you to get some pretty cool sounding stuff, because it's all the same person, which is fantastic. I've got this pitch down to fit in with the project, so it might say it's in D, but it is actually in C. Oh no, it isn't. I messed that up. I mean, I'll have to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the pitch and all that, and we'll just play it as it naturally is. quite like the G samples. With Ethera Sahara, I find it really cool to get a few different phrases and all play them at the same time. Especially if you apply a nice reverb to it. The True Legato is also fantastic for Sahara. But do remember, if you own any Ethera library, you can use a 20% discount, Ethera loyalty discount, on any of the other Ethera libraries, no matter which one you own. So that's really, really cool. And we've got the as well. It really is, isn't it? She's so versatile. It's absolutely amazing, the just range of different styles that she can sing, and it's fantastic. And that's why I love the Ethera libraries, because there's one for everything. I've also got the Soundscape one here, and that is as well just fantastic. They all sound fantastic, I think. Where is it? The vocal female voxel legato. All of the Etheras just sound fantastic. I've only got these three, but I'd love to get my hands on the others because they are just fantastic. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Soundscape has so many different things in it. It's quite amazing, actually. But it does mean it's rather hard to have to go through it all and try and find a particular one if you're looking for it. If we go for the phrases in Soundscape, this is the old Soundscape, the 1.2 version. Yeah, this one's a bit darker. But I do like it. It's useful for some things. Yeah, it is somewhat Gladiator. The other one, which I don't have, the Intimate R, I think. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to Google it quickly. But there's another one that they also do, which is really, really Gladiator style. I think it's designed really for that specific purpose. So if we go here, which one is it? Intimate vocals, this one. This one here. This is the Gladiator one. I don't know if you can hear this, actually. You can't hear it. Hang on. What about now? Yeah, now you can. I really need to get this one. I think it sounds fantastic. I've been meaning to get it for a while. That just sounds absolutely stunning, doesn't it? I wonder what this is. What is it trying to say here? Oh yeah, except it excludes most Etheras, if I remember correctly. Or doesn't it? I don't know. I'll do that later. But this one, I really need to check out and get it, because this, it sounds fantastic. They all sound wonderful, but that one, it fit in so well with a lot of the tracks I do. But anyway, where were we? I really want to add a duduk now. This is the problem with listening to stuff like that. She wants to add a duduk. Duduk now. I did love the sound of the duduk. That should be in range. Should be. It really is great to have the same singer for so many different styles. It allows for so much. It's fantastic. It really is so great to have one singer doing so many styles. It is really good. I'd love to get the rest of the libraries at some point, because they do just sound fantastic. They are amazing. Yeah, I'm loving just how this vocal fits in with this. It's such a great sounding legato. I've got to start it from there, I've got to start with the other one. It really goes so well. I'm thinking about adding a tuba of some sort. What tuba is this? Ah, it's Century. what I'll do is I'll add in the cello bit. I'll add the cello to the tuba as well. Now what I want to do is I want to build it into a bit more of an epic section, because I really want to try out the romantic legato and experiment with that for a bit. So what we'll have coming in here is we'll have, you know, the stereotypical something like that. I won't play that in. This is latency. We'll go to 8th notes. Oh, I forgot. We've got it at 100 BPM here, so I might have to put it up to 16ths. No, it's a bit too fast. What we'll have to do is we'll have to do some temporal automation then. Which is always a pain. It's, in general, temporal automation is a pain in most DAWs. But I don't know what it is about Cubase, but I find the tempo track rather hard to just work with. Oh, that's affecting the audio. Hang on. How do I turn that off? I'm not yet. Snap on. Musical. Oh, I forget how to do it. I switched to Cubase a few months ago, and I'm really loving it, but I have not figured out the audio stuff much. I've not been working with a lot of audio recently. So, I need to figure out how to turn audio warp. There we go. It'll be under there, won't it? We turn on music. Should we put it up to a bit more than that? If we put it up to 125 perhaps? Do the same with the cello there. Actually, I've got it on. Have that repeating every two. we'll have this organ continue. I love using the organ and things like this, just as a drone. We'll have the pedal notes. Now we just need to figure out some sort of motif. We'll just do something simple like that. Where are my quarter note triplets? At this point we'll have the I knew something was wrong about that legato. I hadn't actually set a volume for it at any point. So I want that true legato, the romantic one, to come in now. Where is it? Here it is. So the romantic true legato, it's like the R normal true legato, but a bit more beefed up, from what I can tell. It sounds really nice. Wow, that sounds fantastic. I need to add my reverb to this. Very dry. Other than that, it's really nice. It's very loud as well. So I'm going to turn that down. Do something like that, and then I'll check it against the other elements. So that's the that vocal is the romantic true legato, which is a part of Atlantis. So it's got quite a lot of different things in it. It's got the sustains, the builder, the other legato, and it's got this legato. So it's got two legatos in it. The standard one, which is what we've been using so far, which has R, U, soft R, E, and then some phonemes. And then we've got the romantic true legato, which is really rather nice. Very loud though. See, what I need to do is I need to check that against the spiccato pattern I've got going on. I don't think that particular idea fits that. Does it now? That bit does. That does. Oh, we're missing a C there. See, that doesn't. So the main difference that I can see is that the romantic true legato has got a lot more vibrato in it. If I just play, see, it's got a lot more vibrato in it. That is controllable. I need to do that by that amount, don't I? Yeah. So it has got a lot of vibrato in it, this romantic one. It really does sound fantastic, doesn't it? I love how that is sounding. It really is a great legato. I think it's great that we've both got that normal true legato and the romantic one. Really quite fantastic. And it's really, really nice in that low register as well. I know I'm playing it in the really high one register, but it sounds stunningly magical in that low register as well. And that's what I really like about these. They both sound really great in the high and in the low. It's so expressive, it's fantastic. I want to see how that transitions. And the tail on that is fantastic. That's mostly due to the R4 reverb I'm using on that. But the built-in reverb is really great. It's got some great effects built into it. That's fantastic, really. But I do love how that sounds. That is fantastic. It really is stunning. You're right. That is the word for it. It is stunning. It is beautifully stunning. It's fantastic. I'm making sure I save a lot now. I really do not want to crash again. But the whole library is fantastic. Considering the price of it, how much is it? What is the actual price of it? I keep saying it's roughly £30, but it's a bit more than that. So the non-sale price is £45.61. The current intro period is at 36.48. Of course, if you own another Ethera product, you can get another 20% off using that discount code there. And so I think for the price and what's in it is fantastic. I don't think there's many other things which beat it for what you get in it for that price. That is fantastic. You get 6 different patches, 6 gigabytes of samples. The price really is just insane. All of the Etheras are priced just fantastically. It's amazing. Really. So you get 7 true legatos. You get the R, the soft R, the E, the and then you get these 2, and then you have the romantic. And that's a lot of legatos really for voice. So that's 7 whole ones, and that's really cool. And each one, I think, has got 2 different versions, the short and the fast. And you're right, it could easily be $150 or so because the amount of stuff in it is really quite crazy. And especially when you consider all those different vocal phrases you've got there, all in different BPMs and different keys. There's so much stuff in there. It's quite amazing, really. Stefano has really done an absolutely amazing job on it. It's amazing. It's definitely one that I'm going to be using in so many different projects. I can just see how I'm going to use this and so many different ideas I've got for tracks. It fits just so well. There's so many projects I'm working on currently where this would just fit it so well. And so I think this is probably going to be the best purchase of this year. And we're only 2 months, nearly 3 months in. So that's really quite crazy. I've been looking forward to this for months now, since it was announced, and I can't wait. And I haven't been able to wait, and now I've got it. It's absolutely fantastic. And that frame drum, I'm going to be using that on so many different things. I think it sounds great. And that's not even the main focus of the library, but I think that's going to make me have to get Elements, which has a whole frame drum bit to it. Let's have a listen to the whole piece so far. I'm loving how this is sounding. I presume you are right. I presume those are from Elements. I do actually want to take another look at Elements because it looks so good, but I haven't got it at all yet. But this is Elements. If you don't know, if you haven't seen it yet, it's a synth element. I presume the drones and the synths, etc., those are also from Elements here. And it's got all these new different preset packs to it that it keeps bringing out for free. Amazing. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Different Viking horns, frame drums. It seems so versatile. I really will at some point have to get my hands on it because it looks fantastic. But Stefano's stuff in general, all of it is pretty amazing. It's all relatively surprising just how good all of it is, and for the price as well. A lot of the stuff he could be charging, as someone else said, $150 or so per library, but he doesn't. He charges, I think it ranges from £20 to $60. I think maybe Ethera Gold 2.5, that's a bit more, but that has so much in it. Synths, vocals, it's got so much in it that is a stellar deal. And often the sales they do are really good. I'm pretty sure that it's often 50% off on everything. So you can often get a really good deal on pretty much everything that he does. And I would recommend it, going and getting his libraries. They are just superbly fantastic. I'm a big fan of them. We've been live for nearly 2 hours now, and I'm getting pretty hungry. It's just gone 12 here, and I normally eat. So I'm going to head off now, and I'm going to have some food. It's been great to do this. Been a big pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed checking out the library. I have. I think it sounds stunningly amazing. I love how it sounds, and it's definitely one that I'm going to be coming back to and using a lot. It's just so fantastic. It's amazing. I am loving it. So I'm going to go off, have some lunch, but it's been great to work on this, and I will probably do another stream at some point next week. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not free tomorrow, but at some point I'll do another stream, and we'll take a look at Abbey Road 1, and we'll go over this project again, and have a look at Atlantis as well, another time as well, because I don't think one stream does it justice, really. Even though we have been live for quite a while, but it's stunning. Absolutely amazing library. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Quite a few people have tuned in, so thank you to all of you who have tuned in. It's been a pleasure to do this. Thanks for watching. My name's been George Hammond. Thanks for checking it out. Goodbye.